Hello, I'm live. I've gone live early. I'm still setting up a little bit. Did a full chakra cleanse. Just came off of my card of the day, which was very therapeutic and healing for me. Very wild. Actually, I'm going to change this one. Let's go with the ocean. And I am waiting for two people. I'm on donations, waiting for them to come to the stream because I had to close down the other stream. So if you are here now, and hello, Carmen, how are you? I hope you're having a good day. I just want to give a minute for Mystical and Courtney to come in. Okay, so I think it's going to be a minute before they come in. Carmen, did you want me to give you a message from Spirit? Take that. And this is the Heaven Faith Tarot deck, one of my favorite decks. Hello, Holly, how are you? And if you're watching on Facebook, if you are subscribing to me to support me, if you are sending stars, please let me know. Absolutely. And just so everybody knows, I am waiting for Mystical and Courtney to arrive. They've already made donations, so when they show up, I will be going to their readings. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Carmen today? What message do you have for Carmen? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Carmen? What message do you have for Carmen? And Carmen, your message is right here. It is the Nine of Swords. Your thoughts do not have power over you. Control them, let them go, and make peace with your own mind. And the Nine of Swords can show up if you're worrying too much, if you're actually, very anxious about something. But the Nine of Swords can also show us that sometimes the things we're worrying about really aren't things that we need to be focusing on, that we don't really have to focus our energy in that direction. But believe me, I understand how easy it is to get caught up with thoughts, even if like earlier today with bad memories, things that haunt us. But the Nine of Swords is letting you know that you can overcome that. You can take control over your mind. I'm trying to just set something up here with my Facebook. Just 1 second. But let me know if that resonates with you, Carmen. That was strange. There you are, Erica. Hello. I'm still waiting for Mystical and Courtney to come back, but I am going to give some free messages while we wait. So next up was Holly. Oh, there you are, Courtney. Okay, so I will give a message to Holly. I'll wait another few minutes to see if Mystical comes in. If not, Courtney, I'll go straight to you. And thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Holly today? What message do you have for Holly? For, for oh my gosh, I'm just a mess today. What message do you have for Holly? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Holly? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Holly? And Holly, your message is right here. Oh, and it's Judgment. Judgment. Holly, that's a very good card. It's all about rebirth, things coming back to life, things that may have ended, being rebirthed, reborn. And your message is the Judgment card, more than any other, urges us to free ourselves from what is holding us back and embrace our true calling. It's time to be reborn, to shed the skin of our old lives and live according to a higher truth. And again, this is the Judgment card. So I'm going to ask one more time, Mystical, are you here? I know it said I wasn't going live till 11:45. Oh my gosh, this is working. I can see the chat on Facebook. Oh, Courtney, thank you for the stars. Oh, I can see it. Courtney gave stars. Yeah, I'm going to be doing special streams for my stars subscribers. All of those on what is that? Send 200 stars. What? I'm confused. To pin your comment. Oh, that's interesting. I don't usually get to see what's going on with Facebook because I'm actually on StreamYard, so I can stream on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook all at once. So now I actually have the Twitter and the Facebook stream on a phone, and then on my other phone I have my music. It's crazy. But now I can actually see because if Twitter people comment, I can't see it on StreamYard. But if Facebook people give stars, I can't see that. So now I have a little system here that's actually working. Okay, so Courtney, I'm going to give you your free message from Spirit, and then I will address your question. And thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Courtney today? What do you want Courtney to know? What message do you have for Courtney today? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Courtney today? What message do you have for Courtney today? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Courtney? What do you want Courtney to know? Okay, messages right here. And it is the Knight of Cups. Always follow your heart. It will never lead you astray because it knows things your mind can't explain. Oh, there you are, Mystical. Okay, so I'm on Courtney first, and then I will do you, and then we're all set. So, Courtney, that is your free message. Did you want to write in a question? Just looking for guidance? Okay. And how have things been going? I know last time we spoke, you were kind of putting your foot down with Eric. I think you were almost, I don't know, were you moving on from him? How are, that card did hit home? Okay, awesome. Up and down. Okay. Just looking for guidance. Okay, so I will do when there isn't a question, I might pull in the moon or the high priestess just because it shows some sort of, mysterious path. I'm going to do a deep shuffle on these, and let me see, we're on our sacral chakra right here. Let me put that while I do this. And that's 417 hertz. You haven't put your foot down? Okay, I remember the last time it had come through with the money. And wasn't it, did he like take a cruise or something or go on a trip with someone? I don't think I spoke to you since then. He did? Okay. So the first two cards I pull are just going to represent like your situation or what spirit wants you to know. It'll basically come through when I pull the cards. And then we'll see what's around you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Courtney today? What message do you have for Courtney? What do you want Courtney to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Courtney to know today? Right here. And our first is the star. Very nice. The star is a card all about hope, light, in the darkened sky, major arcana. Very, very nice to start off your reading. Remember, I said, the moon can show up when there's something mysterious, but the star is a little bit more focused. It's that beautiful light. So I would just say, whatever you're going through right now for your general reading, just to know that there is hope, there's light in what seems like darkness. Okay, and there's hope in the area of regret, the area of loss, and the area of heartbreak. So I would say this must be feeling some hope with Eric. So actually, why would you be feeling this hope with Eric? Is this do you feel right now that you're actually moving on and you have hope, or do you feel that there's something changing with Eric? Because there's hope right now in the area of loss and regret. Also in the a feeling of rejection. So let me know right now if Eric has communicated something new to you, or if you feel more in a resolve, like you're moving on. Definitely not moving on. So has he communicated something to you, or have you had any like special moments with him? But then this could just be spirit saying that have hope, you will be moving on, it will be getting better. And what I'm going to do is see your goal card, Ace of Wands. So we have hope here of some new beginnings. Um, not only just new beginnings, but new areas of passion. Really just kind of feeling like, this could actually be moving on. It could be moving on. You've hung out a lot and he's been over to the house. Yeah, so I'm not sure if this is moving on or if there's something new developing in your relationship with him. Because that wands could just be that it's new passion in your life, but this could be with Eric. Absolutely. Okay, your obstacle here is the two of wands, which makes sense because man, and look, your goal here is the ace and your obstacle is the two. I mean, like literally the next card. Um, your goal is that new beginning, but your obstacle is that you are having a hard time moving on. Since your obstacle is having a hard time moving on, I'm very curious to see if spirit actually is saying that there's rebirth in the relationship. We'd be looking for something like the lovers or judgment if this is actually meaning there's hope for you and Eric to get back together. Two of cups. If it's you moving on and the hope is that there's this new journey and there's somebody new waiting for you, I'd be looking for things like the fool, things to indicate new love. So let's see what's around you. What's around you is the Eight of Wands. So it does look like, well, the Eight of Wands is tricky. It could be conclusion, it could be ending, but it could also mean that you get a message awaiting some sort of news. So let me see what else is around you that goes with that. Oh, look at this. Look at this. What is around you is the lovers. So we need to see now if this is Eric or somebody new. But again, this is kind of giving me the feeling that things could be changing with Eric. Courtney, what is going on here? Have you met somebody new? Do you have somebody new in mind? Or has Eric expressed any remorse or regret or anything along those lines? Because there is something here in your reading for sure that is bringing new hope, new passion, new desire, new sensuality, and is coming with lovers. Okay. Nine of Cups, and here's more of that sensuality. Um, okay. You and Eric haven't been intimate, have you? Or do you feel that you've been. Did he spend 4th of July with you? You hung out a lot and he's been over to the house. I mean, the Nine of Cups is all about sensuality, sensual pleasure. Not in a while. Something's going on here. Let me see what else we have. We have Eight of Pentacles. So we have hard at work. So you two are like working together. Well, did you say something like you two are working on no, you didn't say that. He worked this weekend. Huh. Okay, I need two more cards. Oh, this is Eric. This is Eric, Courtney. This is my marriage card. What in the world is going on? Did he say anything? Like, did he want to spend the 4th of July with you and then tell you that he's working? How much time are you two spending together? We got the Judgment. I don't have the Judgment here, but I do have Knight of Cups. I believe this is Eric. Wow. This is very different energy, Courtney, from the readings with Eric before. Very different. Now, I don't want you to get your hopes up because Eric has free will. But right now, this energy is definitely 100% on the lines that there's something very close to reconciliation here. He was supposed to come over yesterday and then he had to go out because one of his drivers. But and was he coming over? So like, was the plan that you would celebrate the 4th of July as a family or just together as friends or something? Because there is something here. You never get your hopes up, yeah. Yeah, don't get your hopes up. But I mean, the star from the very beginning, the star with this 5 of Cups, um, it's saying there's hope where there was some to do fireworks. So, are you guys going to do that again, like tonight or something? I mean, I was curious if the lovers would show up, but that lover showed up with the Hierophant. This had 3 major arcana cards. We have the star, which is hope, and the star is also about a relationship that's like lasting long term. We had the star, the lovers, and the Hierophant, which is our traditional, um, faith, religion, but it does represent like the institution of marriage. And I was specifically trying to see if this was somebody new. And you're supposed to meet this evening and have a beer and talk. I was even going to say when I saw this 9 of Cups, I was going to ask you, is there anything of you and Eric maybe drinking together? Because the 9 of Cups, it's sensuality. Oh, uh oh. Girl, don't get drunk. It might be one drink leads to another, which leads to something else. Wow. Okay, well, get dressed up. This might be a very special night for you, Courtney. I think things are going to go very well between you and Eric tonight. Yeah, I think you should. I think you should plan this like a special event tonight. Wow, there's a lot of energy here. A lot of energy for, I mean, I don't want to get your hopes up, right? But there's a lot of possible reconciliation energy in this reading. It was not the fool. It was not, I mean, there is love and there is passion with somebody and new beginnings. And I didn't see one hint that this was somebody new coming in. I got the marriage card. Wow. That is awesome. Awesome. So please keep me updated. Let me know how it goes. And welcome to everybody who's joining this stream right now. I am on donations. Oh, awesome, Courtney. I'm glad it resonated with you. And the thing is, it's like that was general. That could have gone in so many different directions. And it went straight to like you and Eric hooking up or something. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? Because when I started, I'm like, so if I remember correctly, you've moved on and like you're not talking to Eric anymore. And then the cards were like, what? The lovers, the Hierophant. What's with all this sensual pleasure? What's going on? Oh my goodness. Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much, Courtney. Thank you for your donation. And man, definitely this should be a very good night for you. And Mystical, are you still here? And again, if you donate stars, please let me know on Facebook. But I can see my Facebook chat now, so I should be able to see if you make the stars. There you are, Mystical. And I will get you your message from Spirit. Did you have a question? Or did you want to just go from your spirit message? That's the pink rose quartz. Not sure if you can see it. My hand's moving like crazy. There we go. See if it's the same? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Mystical? What message do you have for Mystical? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Mystical today? What message do you have for Mystical? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Mystical? And it's right here. It is, oh my goodness, the Nine of Cups. This is what we just had for Courtney with her sensual pleasure. Mystical, are you planning a night of drinking and sensual pleasure? What's going on here? Why is everybody oh well, you know, it's the 4th of July. Maybe that's what's going on with all this energy. Maybe it's all, you know, let's get together, let's party, let's drink, let's celebrate. Nine of Cups. Anything is possible. Wonderful surprises await those who reach for the stars. And this, my Heaven Faith Tarot deck, it's like, it's always, you know, so spiritual, right? It's like, no, you're not going to go out and get drunk and have a hookup. It's, anything is possible. Set your sights high on spirit. I love this. Like, you know, here they're meditating. And then, let me see. I think I already did the deep shuffle here, but I want to pull that Nine of Cups out again. I don't know if I can find it. Where in this deck, which I love my Gilded Tarot, it's actually more like a fat cat card. It's like this guy's like, his cups are so full of blessing and drink. Here it is. Here's the Nine of Cups in this deck. So it's like in the one deck, it's like so super spiritual, and here he's like, he's fat, he's overweight, he's older, he's like toasting, he's having a drink. But what was really funny was when I did a lot of readings on Johnny Depp, I kept getting this this card for him and Amber Heard, and it was like so clear that it was because of alcohol, because of all that drinking, like all those cups everywhere. With the cups, I love the detail on these cards. And can you see that? How beautiful, all that detail. But anyways, so your message from Spirit again is a lot of it's positive, it's sensual, it's your cup is full, your cup is running over. So do you have a question that you want to ask based on that Nine of Cups? But again, the Nine of Cups is a very positive card. Okay, let's see. The idea Spirit showed you today. Should you keep going with it or keep doing a variety of things? Okay, let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. You think the card answered that? Well, I can do situation for you. To keep going with that, I will do it in that one. I'll do it that way and see what we get. I'm gonna say, thank you, Spirit. Should mystical keep going with the idea? Okay, keep going with the idea that you showed him today. Thank you, Spirit. Should mystical keep going with the idea that you showed him today? Should mystical keep going with the idea that you showed him today? Thank you, Spirit. Should mystical keep going with the idea that you showed him today? Okay, right here. So this is this. Oh my gosh. I got the Nine of Cups. Oh my gosh. So does this mean something to you, mystical? Because you said, I think Spirit just answered it with that card. Okay, so your situation, should you keep going with that, is the Nine of Cups again. And now we're going to do your solution is Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles, this is working, this is prosperity, this is having your financial needs met. It's also like being in good health. It's like healthy, wealthy, and wise. That's how I would describe this card. That's your solution. The advice here is Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. Now, Eight of Swords is feeling confused or feeling restricted. So is there something here in this in your question, mystical, where you feel that there would be some sort of restriction or confusion or something that makes you feel a bit like a victim? Since I'm not really sure exactly what your question is, I'm not sure what this interpretation of this feeling restricted, feeling confined, almost like that victim mentality. I'm not sure how that plays into this. Our outcome is the Seven of Pentacles. So the outcome of this question, of this situation, is that not only are you going to reap a reward, but that you'll have the choice afterwards of which way you want to go next. Like, what is your next term? But you would be reaping a reward. And it is financial. So is this thing money based? Like, is it work related? Because we do have the Seven of Pentacles and that Ten of Pentacles coming in. But it is a little interesting that your advice card is dealing with the Eight of Swords. So I don't know if there's an aspect to this choice or decision, or an aspect to this side job that makes you feel confined or restricted. Does that make any sense to you? Or powerless? The question that I asked was, should you act on that they showed you today? Well, is it that you feel that your job is dead end and that's why you want the side job? Because this could also be something that's kind of feeling like a dead end job. Hmm. Very interesting. It is true too? Okay. Well, let me know how that resonates with you. The outcome, though, is reward. The outcome is definitely reward, success. It looks like the venture is very prosperous, successful, and will leave you in a position where you're basically, choosing where you're going to go next. Now put up my little angel while I shuffle the cards. Little baby angel. This is a card from one of my tarot decks. So just stick with the idea, right? Yep. That's what I see. Because it's going to lead to reward and it's going to lead to financial success. You're welcome, Mystical. Okay, so I'm going to do a few more free readings before I end the stream. I actually have a class at 1. It's 12:12 p.m. my time. I will be coming back today this afternoon at 3:30 for a live stream. So if you want a message from Spirit, just say hi. I'm not sure who's still here. Oh, Erica, let me get you a message. And Ashley, okay, awesome. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Erica today? What message do you have for Erica? And it's right here in Erica, we have the 7 of Pentacles. Sometimes you need to have a little patience and take a moment to reflect before you can enjoy the fruits of your labor. That's actually the same card that I just pulled for Mystical in the other deck. This keeps happening today. You've been digging again. But again, the 7 of Pentacles is about that reward, Erica. So what it is you're doing, whether this is work, you want to keep focusing, keep working hard, is going to pay off and you're going to see success. This is more along the lines of something financial, Erica. But it could be anything that you're working hard on. You're going to see that reward. What happened April 13th, Tamisha? Not sure I remember. And Ashley, let me get you a message, Ashley. You donated April 13th? If I didn't give you a reading, did I refund you or was it on the April 13th? Oh my goodness. Usually if I don't give a reading to somebody, I refund the donation. But it might be on the video if I did give you the reading. Oh, you're welcome, Erica. Well, Tamisha, if you want, you can just type in a question and I'll give you a reading. I'm not sure what that's about. And April 13th is a little bit too far for me to go back looking. Oh, okay. Okay, so Tamisha, type in your question. Because, yeah, I'm not looking that up. I will give you a reading. First, let me get Ashley her message. And Tamisha, you type in your question, please. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Ashley? What message do you have for Ashley? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, and Ashley, we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant, Major Arcana. It's in my messages. What do you mean, Tamisha? You mean you just sent me a message today, or is this a message from April 13th? Is this on Read the Tarot Facebook? Okay, so Ashley, the Hierophant teaches us to have faith and to seek spiritual guidance and education. He urges us to study, seek out the knowledge that we desire, and to act in accordance with our beliefs. Okay, so Tamisha, that's the question you have. Will you be moving this month? I'll look into that for you. And Tamisha, okay. Yeah, the thing is, when I'm live, I don't look at my inbox. So let me see. So you're saying there's messages on my Read the Tarot Facebook inbox. Let me go look. Oh, yeah, here we go. I see it. Oh my gosh, you're right. April. Wow, that is a long time. Oh, you probably sent it to the Connecting with Spirit message. That's why I didn't see it. Okay. Okay, I see it, Tamisha. Wow, you waited a long time. How come I haven't connected with you since April? Okay, so Tamisha, let me get you your message from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Tamisha? Oh, wait, let me put that up here. Yeah, that was crazy. 3 months. Oh my goodness. This is such a cool. This is the Wild Spirit Tarot deck. Look at that eye. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Tamisha? What do you want Tamisha to know today? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Tamisha to know today? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Tamisha to know? And I'm very curious to see if we get the Chariot for you. The Chariot is a card definitely about moving, or the Wheel of Fortune. Those would be moving cards. And we have Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Coins. And the Nine of Pentacles can show up if you're being disciplined, if you're relying on yourself. It's usually a card that can show up if somebody's single. But also, if you're like achieving almost luxury, almost like you're independent and you're kind of like enjoying your own independent success. So let me know, Tamisha, if you are single. Our message here is don't forget to make time for yourself and allow yourself to enjoy the finer things in life. So, are you moving? Are you single? Are you independent? Are you doing well, like financially on your own? That's kind of the energy of the Nine of Pentacles. It's very independent spirit. You're with someone, okay. Are you like independent in your nature though? Do you feel as if you just kind of like very much take charge of your own life, not codependent on somebody, even if you're in a relationship? That's a lot of that energy here with the Nine of Pentacles. So I'm going to, you're doing well financially. I'm going to do a Celtic Cross for you, even though that's like the Celtic Crosses are $25, but you've waited for so long for this reading. So I'm going to do the Celtic Cross for you about your move, see what's going on here. Very independent. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Will Tamisha be moving this month? Will Tamisha be moving this month? Thank you, Spirit. Will Tamisha be moving this month? Will Tamisha be moving this month? Thank you, Spirit. Will she be moving this month? Okay. So the first two cards are going to represent your move. We have the Five of Wands, which have you been trying to move, but you're having some conflict or competition? Have there been some fights about moving, some problems? Also, we have the Magician. Okay, so that is Major Arcana. We are coming into some Major Arcana. It almost seems as if you are determined to move. You're trying to make this happen, and you might be meeting some resistance on all fronts. Um, it's just other people, maybe, or other situations outside of your control are making you feel kind of like battling you about this move. But you are the Magician, and this is as if you are making this happen almost like magically, like you're willing this to be, even though there's been obstacles. Let me know if that resonates, because that is the energy we're getting here. And our goal is the Two of Swords, which is interesting. The Two of Swords. You have 7 kids, and this place is too small. Do you resonate with anything about some sort of obstacles or complications coming in the way? Pure manifestation. And have you been trying to move for quite a while? And have you come up against some obstacles? The Two of Swords is 2 months. The only obstacle is the down payment. The Two of Swords for showing up in your goal is a little interesting, because the Two of Swords is kind of like there's something blocked, there's something a stalemate, and even that there's something hidden that you're not seeing. And I would say, because of this card being in the goal position, that your goal is that when you do this move, something is going to be revealed, something's going to be easier. Is there a certain situation Is it more than it's just a small space? But when you tell me this, I feel as if I've done a reading for you before about this, Tamisha. Unless this is like some sort of remote viewing. I don't know why I keep seeing like a sofa, not a sofa bed, but almost like a mattress on the floor with a wall. Do you have a picture on a wall that's like white and blue? Maybe like a geometric shape or like a star shape, maybe in like a child's room. And is there like maybe like a pillow or mattressy thing that's actually on the floor that's narrow where a lot of like children hang out or play? I don't know why I keep seeing this image for you. You're too far away from your job. Okay, that could be the conflict here. Okay, so let me see your obstacle. Yeah, your obstacle is Seven of Pentacles. Your obstacle is that trying to get the money, just like you said, you're having this obstacle from the getting the down payment. It's in the girls' room. Is it and is there like a picture in a is it in a frame that's white that has like a blue geometric shape, like maybe a star or something? 2 months ago you were looking for a house and this was the last result. Um 2 months ago, are you sure we didn't do a reading? Because I do feel like I did a reading for you and I saw something. It is a star. And is it white or blue? Like, see, I believe this is remote viewing, but I do feel like I can actually like kind of see into your home, and see this star on the wall. And when I saw it, I felt like I had seen this before. I feel like I had actually done a reading for you before about moving where I'd seen this image. Had it been I didn't do the reading. See, this is what happens when you deal with all this psychic stuff. I don't know. Is it deja vu? If you say I didn't do the reading, I didn't do the reading. But I and is there like sofa, not sofa cushions, but are there like cushions, like three cushions in the girls' room, like on the floor, like against a wall? I don't know. Okay, but anyways, our obstacle here is the Seven of Pentacles, and we are seeing but the Seven of Pentacles can be a little bit more than just the money. It could also be that you're not sure which direction to go. They're pillows? Okay. So I'm not sure if you truly feel that this move is the right decision. That's what it keeps jumping out at me. That your goal here is this blocked emotions and not seeing something. So, okay, so you're still not sure if you should be buying or renting. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense here. So, maybe we should do another one if you should buy or rent. Okay, so that is here. Okay, let's see what is around you. Oh, well, what is around you is very good. Ten of Pentacles. Um, and you said you are doing good financially. So, yeah, you are coming into some money here for sure. Definitely coming into money. It's around you that this is prosperous. I do feel like we should specifically ask if you should buy or rent though, because your question is, are you moving in a month? This Knight of Wands looks like a move can definitely happen. I'm not sure if we're looking at the end of July, but I would say a move can definitely come to you very soon. July, August, September. Um, because of the what is around you, and I'm seeing a lot of movement here. um, Now we're seeing your immediate steps. We are seeing a lot of burden and a lot of struggle. And this could just be, it might be too much to do the move by the end of July. That might be taking on too much because this is the card that shows immediate action. And as you can see, there's. Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry about that. I had to mute due to my dog. um, but what I was going to say is there's too much burden here, too much stress. And it's just way too much for you to try and move by the end of this month. Okay, so let me know if that resonates because this is our immediate card and it just looks like that's way too much. Now for long term, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Long term, we have death, which is transformation and change. So you're definitely there's a move here. I don't see it by the end of July, but yes, this is major life change. So the move is coming. I do want to check again for you if it's going to be buying or renting. Death, Scorpio. This could be October. Okay, so that's kind of going a lot in line with what I'm seeing here. It seems a little bit more like you wanted to move before the kids went back to school, right? And it seems like October might be more. I'm not sure when your school system goes back. If that's September, I mean here in Florida it's like August, so I'm not sure when that would be for you. But this is looking a little bit more towards October, um, and then our overall thing, yeah, we're definitely seeing a move here. Um, Now there's water in this card, which is showing me the overall pretty much feeling about this. August. Oh yeah. Are you Florida too? um, or down south? But are you with this move? Are you trying to move by water? Are you near water? Because this actually could be symbolic of your move. But again, I mean, this is just a card that's showing a journey. Georgia. Okay, this is a card that's showing a journey. It's showing the ship. It's showing movement. It's showing travel. But it could be that you're moving closer to water. And our final card here is Three of Pentacles. So I definitely see the move. Definitely see things working. Not sure if it can be done before August. I want to do another reading for you about whether now, this is just so interesting. Is there any way you can send me a picture of this star on the wall? And it is white and blue, you said? You're going to go on vacation to the beach. Oh, cool. Oh, okay. But if you could send me a picture of this because I really want to know why I'm seeing this. And if is it a pink room? The girls' room, is it pink? But if you could send me a picture of the pillows on the floor, if you don't mind, and or just the star on the wall, because it is kind of weird for people to be asking you, could you send me pictures of your daughter's room? I don't want to see pictures of your daughter's room, but if you could just like zoom in on the star picture itself and maybe just the pillows, or if not, whatever you're comfortable with. But it's just because I can see that on the wall, so which is just wild to me, and I want to kind of compare what it is I'm seeing. Now, see, if I actively try and see things like this, I don't usually see them, but they just kind of pop in. The walls are white. The last house, it was purple. So I didn't do a read for you before. So interesting. Huh. Okay, so let's look about renting or buying. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. And what time is it? It's 12:35. So what I'm going to do is one more Celtic Cross for you, Tamisha, to do this, and then I'm going to end the stream. So, Yeah, you've waited a long time for this. So I hope you feel you're getting what you're getting more than what you invested. This is two Celtic crosses. You're welcome, Tamisha. God bless you. And thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Should Tamisha rent or buy? Let me see the best way to ask this. I mean, I could do should you rent or buy with just like a yes or no. Um, let's say buying, because buying is the big investment. So let's see what Spirit wants you to know about buying, if it's actually the better option for you to buy. Thank you, Spirit. Should Tamisha buy a new home? Should Tamisha buy a new home? What does she need to know? What should she look out for? What would be the downfall, the pitfalls? What would be the benefits? What would be the overall outcome? Thank you, Spirit. Should Tamisha buy a new home? Should Tamisha buy a new home? Okay, here we go. So the first two are your question. Ace of Cups. So if you were to buy a new home, it would be a labor of love. It would be a new beginning. It'd bring a lot of emotional happiness. And I just want to point out again, we're seeing that water. Um, I have a feeling that, I mean, Georgia, it's a water on the water. But I don't know, do you currently live like literally on the water or just like really close to water? And also Nine of Swords. Okay, so we see that there's a lot of worry and fear about buying a home. First of all, um, you love it. The idea of owning your home is just filled with so much emotions, but at the same time, feeling a lot of fear. Like, can I really take this on, or something close to a river? Okay. Um, Almost like being up all night with these fears. So let's see if these fears are validated. The goal, Four of Pentacles. The goal is block change, but it's stability. And this time, it's actually like the Four of Pentacles would actually be a positive card, because a lot of times this card kind of has a negative feel. But for you, for buying the home, the Four of Pentacles would mean stability. I've invested my money and I'm not losing my money. I'm holding my money close. It's being put into this investment. Okay, now the obstacles, this is really what we want to look at. What are the obstacles of buying your home? Now that's very interesting. Um, how does this resonate with you? The obstacle here is major arcana to buying the home, and it's the Hermit. Wait a minute. Would this be some sort of change for you if you buy your home? Are you all of a sudden now the sole person who's paying this? Are you in any other type of arrangement right now where somebody else helps you pay for rent? And would it be that if you continue renting, there's some other income stream, where opposed to you buying the home, now all of a sudden it's 100% on you? Because that would make sense for the Hermit, why the Hermit would be the obstacle. Like it's all on you. And is it all on you now? Is it currently all on you? Or would this be a change um, from moving to buying your home? Would it be all of a sudden it's all on you? Or is it not a change? I'm not sure what the yes is because I asked too many questions. Um, but either way, the obstacle here is somehow that it is all on you. Somehow, I don't know. Maybe it's the fear of it being all on you, and then if you can't make the payments, I'm not sure. Okay, so let's see what's around the move. The High Priestess. What's around here, around you, is the mystery of the unknown. So it seems that there's not so much here that's actually tangible. Like this won't work for you because of this. It seems a lot of fear that it won't work. So far that's really good. It seems like that it's mostly just the fear of should I buy or should I rent, and not really so much like a practical thing like you can't afford this. Okay. And would this be your first home? We also have the Page of Swords of what's around you. Would this be your first time owning a home? I mean, so far so good. I'm not seeing anything like major problems that would come up. It just kind of looks like the fear of some sort of newness and like not really knowing. It would be your first home, yeah. And like the fear of the newness of it all. Okay, so for timing, oh, awesome. For timing, we're looking at the Fool, which is the new beginning. Okay, and it's major arcana. Major arcana. And again, with the last reading for the move, it was the Death card, and it was looking like October. So the Fool, it's like leaping off into an adventure full of faith. So again, I'm not seeing anything here practically saying don't buy a home. Okay. The Fool is saying take that leap of faith, believe that everything's going to work out. Get rid of these fears and doubts that are keeping you up all night wondering, am I going to make the right movement? Am I going to make the right decision, or are these swords going to come down here and pierce my heart? The Spirit is saying you can take this leap of faith, you can take this new journey. Now, long-term approach, Page of Cups. We started with the Ace of Cups. Again, everything is looking very, very good. This is a lot of, giving of your heart, having that stability, having love, and long-term. Now, this right here, the Tower, does not mean that buying your home is going to be a disaster. Um, doesn't mean that chaos will ensue. But what it does mean is you have to absolutely ensure that the house you buy is built on a solid foundation. So you're really going to need to take extra time to, and I would want you to do some more readings before you actually purchase the house that you want, because the Tower card is not necessarily a negative card. It means that something was built on a bad foundation and it needs to be rebuilt on the solid foundation. So when you're building a home, right, when you're building a home and you're moving from something, that's a Tower situation, because it's saying I'm tearing down this home that we're renting to build up a new home. But the Tower does have that little bit of an extra warning in there to say that you want to make sure that this is going to be built on a solid foundation. So it's all up in this card. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So the Chariot is moving forward. Okay. And another major arcana. So really take your time because of that tarot. I'm sorry, that Tower card. This is the only thing that would be potentially negative that you really have to just double check with. But because Spirit is following it with the Chariot, which is literally moving, it is being in that card and moving forward. Um, the Tower is not coming in here saying if you move it will be a Tower situation and everything will come crashing down, because if it was, we wouldn't be seeing the Chariot next. The Tower is a warning, and it's also saying that you will be tearing down a faulty structure, which is what you have right now. You have a place that's way too small for all of your children. So the Tower is saying the faulty structure will be torn down so you can rebuild better and move on forward in victory. And just like, even like looking at your profile picture and then looking at the woman right here, except for the bangs, it's like I can see this being you on your chariot, this Egyptian princess, like acclaimed, the heroine rolling through the streets, in her chariot, the victor in victory. So yeah, I wanted to pull just one more extra. I do have the Page of Wands here. So we have like all of these new beginnings. It's all very, very good. Very good. So I would go for the moving. I mean the buying, not just renting. But again, just take time with that Tower situation, and you want to make sure that when you buy the house, that this is the absolute perfect house for you, that it does not have any underlying problems. Because this Tower card means that you have to make sure that you are moving from a situation that is bad to better. And of course, something could come up where you choose the wrong house. And then this tower situation becomes, oh, incredible. Awesome. Awesome. So, and I would definitely say to make sure that the structure of the house is solid, to make sure that nobody is trying to pull the wool over your eyes, to make sure that you don't skimp on any type of inspection of the home, that you really take your time. And this isn't something that can be rushed. And again, the time frame on the moving might change just because you're going to have to pay special attention to this tower card. And this tower card could mean that you have to spend as much time as necessary to make sure that this house that you purchase is absolutely the right house. Because if it's not built on that solid foundation, it's not going to be what you want. That tower card is just a warning. It's not saying oh no, if you move, it's going to be devastating. It's not saying that. Not with that chariot and the other cards that I looked at. Thank you, Erica. Thank you so much. But that is it. Oh my goodness, it's 12:47. So I'm going to end this stream. I have class at 1. And I hope that helped, Tamisha. And if you can send me the picture of that star, I so desperately want to see it. But God bless you. And I will be back later today. So I want to thank you, everybody who was here. Thank you, everyone who made donations. And Tamisha, I will be praying for you that you and all of your beautiful kids get into that brand new home as soon as possible. And hopefully by August. I would not count on that though. Thank you, Tamisha. And everybody, God bless you. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you, Erica. And again, read the tarot.